Hi guys, welcome to this tutorial. Today we'll be looking at top past post-UTME questions from top schools like Unipult, Unilag, Uniben, OAU and the rest of them. So stick with us as we get right into it. Now our first question says simplify 16 over 81 raised to the power minus 3 over 4. Now, to do this, we first of all turn this. We know that if we have x raised to the power minus 3 over 2 is something as root x raised to the power 3. Alright, now converting this into this, we have it as 16 raised to the power 81, fourth root, okay, all raised to the power minus 3. Now, fourth root of 16, sorry, this should be fourth root of 16 is 2. Why? 16 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Alright, that's the fourth root of 16. And 81 is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Alright, that's it. So this becomes 2 over 3 raised to the power minus 3. Now, if we have this, we know that in our indices law, alright, when we have a raised to the power minus 3, a raised to the power minus n, this will be 1 over a raised to the power n, right? So applying this law here, this becomes 2 over 3 raised to the power minus 3 will give us 1 over 2 over 3 raised to the power 3. Now 2 raised to the power 3 is 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8. That gives us 1 over 8 all over 27. Now, if we do the inverse of our denominator, that becomes 27 over 8, okay, will be our answer. And we'll do the inverse of our denominator. So simplifying this gives us 27 over 8. Now, for our next question, it says, what is the remainder when 4x cubed minus 5x plus 2 is divided by x minus 1? Now, for us to do this, alright, we have 4x cubed minus 5x plus 2 divided by what? X minus 1. Now, x into this will cancel out, alright, leaving us with 4x squared. 4x squared times this will give us 4x cubed minus 4x squared, alright. Permit me to shift this. Okay. Now, having done this, now we can now subtract. This we cancel out, right? This we cancel out, leaving us with 0. This gives us minus 4, minus and minus plus, so plus 4x squared. Alright, bringing down this minus 5x plus 2. Now, x into this will give us plus 4x minus 4x plus, okay, minus 4x. Now, we cancel out again subtraction. Okay, subtracting this, 4 minus 4 will give us 0. Minus times minus plus. So 4 plus 4 minus 5 will give us minus x plus 2. Alright, now x here will give us a minus 1. This times this will give us minus x, right? Minus x, minus and minus plus 1. Alright, now subtracting again, minus and minus will come to plus, so x minus x will give us 0. Now minus times plus will be minus, 2 minus 1 will give us 1. So our remainder will be 1. So by the time we divide 4x cubed minus 5x plus 2 by x minus 1, our remainder will be 1. Our next question says, if x equals a raised to power n plus this and y equals a raised to power n minus this, alright, I should find the value of x squared and y squared. So our x squared, we know x squared minus y squared, applying a difference of square method, we have it as x plus y and x minus y. So x plus y will give us x is a n plus a minus n all over 2 plus y a raised to power n minus a raised to power minus n all over 2. Okay, and for subtraction, a raised to power n plus a raised to power minus n over 2. Now, minus times this will give us minus a raised to power n. Minus times minus will turn to plus a raised to power minus n all over 2. Okay, now how did we get this plus here? For our y, we have it as a raised to power n minus a raised to power minus n over 2. So minus multiplying this becomes minus a raised to power n, minus times minus plus a raised to power minus n over 2. That's how we got this value. Alright, now having done that, collecting our LCM, 2 is common. Okay, this becomes a n plus a minus n plus a n minus plus times minus minus a minus n. Now this is common. This becomes a n plus a minus n all over 2, don't forget, minus a n plus a minus n. Okay, now having done that, this we cancel out this, leaving us with 2a raised to power n over 2 times this we cancel out this, leaving us with 2a minus n all over 2. So 2 cancel out, leaving us with a raised to power n over 1 times a minus n over 1. Now we know that a minus n is something as 1 over a raised to power n. So applying it here, okay, this becomes a raised to power n over 1 times 1 over a raised to power n. This cancels this, giving us 1. So our final answer will be 1. So by the time we finish substituting this for this, our final answer will be 1. Our next question says, if a is 2 plus root 3, find the value of a minus 1 over a. Okay, now in solving this, let's look for what the value of 1 over a would be. Now, value of 1 over a will be 1 over value of 2 plus root 3. Now, from here, we rationalize. And in rationalizing, all it simply means we multiply this with the conjugate of this. 1 over 2 plus root 3 times 2 minus root 3 over 2 minus root 3. Okay, now this will give us 2 minus root 3 all over 2 times 2, 4, plus 2 root 3 minus 2 root 3 minus 3, which will give us 2 minus root 3 all over 4 minus 3. This will cancel this, leaving us with 2 minus root 3 over 1. Okay, now knowing that our 1 over a is 2 minus root 3 and our a is, so a minus 1 over a is going to be 2 plus root 3 minus 2 minus root 3. Okay, opening up this bracket, we have it as 2 plus root 3 minus 2 plus root 3. 2 minus 2 will cancel out, leaving us with 0. So this gives us 1 plus 1, 2 root 3. So our value for A minus 1 over A is 2 root 3. Now, so our next question, it says the second and fifth term of a GP are, so our T2 for a GP, we know that our Tn in GP equals to ARn minus 1. So T2 will be AR, AR which is 24, and our T5, which is AR 5 minus 1, 4, is 81. Now they say we should find the common ratio. Now in finding our common ratio, we'll be doing T5 over T2, which is AR raised to power 4 over AR equals 81 over 24. Now breaking this down by 3, 3 into 24 will give us 8. 3 into 81 will give us 27. Okay, so we have it as A we cancel A. Now, 1R we cancel one of this to leave us with R raised power 3 equals 27 over 8. So we cannot take cube root of this. If we do cube root, R equals cube root of 27 over 8. And cube root of 27 is 3. Cube root of 8 is 2. So therefore, our common ratio will be 3 over 2. An article bought for 8 naira 75 kobo was sold for 6 naira 65 kobo. Find the percentage loss. Now we know that percentage our loss equals selling price, cost price, minus selling price. Now in this, our cost price is 875 minus selling price 665. So our loss will become 2.10 1 2 naira 10 kobo. Now our percentage loss is loss over cost price times 100 over 1, which is 2.1 all over 8.75 times 100 over 1. Now, if we calculate this, we'll be having 1, 2. This will give us 24% as our percentage loss. Now, for our next question, it says the volume of a cylinder with radius 14 cm is 210 centimeter cube. Okay, that we should find the curved surface area of our cylinder. Now, from here, we're given our radius to be 14 cm and volume to be 210. Now, we know that cm cube. We know that for CSA, curved surface area, we are using 2 pi RH. Alright, and for our volume, we know that volume is pi r squared h. So now, finding our h, since we were given height, so finding our h, our volume will become 210 equals 22 over 7 times 14 times 14 times h. This cancels here, leaving you with 2, leaving us with 44 times 14 times h, 210. So h equals 210 over 14 times 44 will give us 616. So this will give us, when we divide this will give us 0.3409. Alright? Now that's our h in centimeter. Alright? Now coming to our CSA, curved surface area, equals 2 pi RH. This becomes 2 times 22 over 7 times R, which is 14, times H, which is 0.3409. Now, 7 here, 1, 7 here, 2, bringing us to 22 times 22 times 2 times 0.3409. Now, when we multiply all this, we'll get 30 centimeter square as the curved surface area of this cylinder. If sine theta equals 1 over 3 and theta is acute, that means it's in the first quadrant, alright, all these angles, sine, cosine, and tan are all positive, then we should find tan theta. Now, in order to find tan theta, let's look at it. We know that sine theta equals opposite over hypotenuse. That means our opposite is 1 and the hypotenuse is 3. Now, in a right angle triangle, our hypotenuse is 3 and the opposite is 1. So we need tan theta, which is opposite over adjacent. So we need to find our adjacent. And we know that Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse squared equals opposite squared plus adjacent squared. So this becomes 3 squared minus 1 squared equals adjacent, which is x squared. So our x will become root of 3 squared minus 1 squared, which is root 9 minus 1, which will give us root 8. So our x will be root 8. Now back to this, our tan theta equals opposite is 1 all over adjacent, which is root 8. But now, since we're having a surd as a denominator, we can rationalize it. And then rationalizing this, we have it as theta equals 1 over tan theta, equals 1 over root 8 times root 8 over root 8. So this gives us root 8 over 8. Now breaking 8 down, we know that we have 4 times 2. Okay, so this gives us 2 root 2 over 8. 2 here 1, 2 here 4. So our tan theta will give us root 2 over 4. That will be the value of our tan theta. Now, to our next question, it says that a right pyramid on a base 16 meter square, 6 meter square, okay, or is 18 meters high. Now we should find the volume of the pyramid. Now when we find the volume of pyramid, we have a formula as 1 over 3 base area times height. Okay, so this becomes 1 over 3 times 6 times 6 times our height, which is 18. Okay, so this will give us 2. 6 times 2, okay, let's cut this to be 6. This becomes 6 times 6 times 6. 36 times 6. 36 times 6 will give us 216 centimeter cube. So the volume of our pyramid will be 216 centimeter cube. Now, our next set of questions says, convert 448 base 6 to denary. Now, in converting from base 6 to denary, we'll use our expansion method. Now, we have 448 base 6. So this becomes 0, 1, 2. So this will be 4 times 6 raised to the power 2 plus 4 times 6 raised to the power 1 plus 8 times 6 raised to the power 0. Now, 4 times 6 squared is 36 plus 4 times 6 plus 8 times 10 raised to the power 0 is 1. So 4 times 36 will give us 144 plus 24 plus 8. Now, when we sum this all up, we will have 176 base 10. So that is conversion to linear. Now, our next question says the bearing of point X from point Y is 74. From point Y here, the bearing to X is 74 degrees. Now, if this is 74 degrees, that means here is also 74 degrees. Why? Alternate angles. Now, this is point X. Now, they say, what is the bearing of Y from X? So, we have to calculate this bearing. So, the bearing of Y from X will become 180 plus 74, which will give us 180 plus 74 would give us 254 degrees as our bearing of Y from X. Now, the next question says, the shadow of a pole 7 meters high is its length. What is the angle of elevation of the sun? Now, if we have a pole 7 meters high, right, and this is our sun shining on it to cast a shadow this way, okay. Now, they say we should calculate the angle of elevation, theta. Now, we are meant to understand that the shadow casted is also 7 meters. So here we have our adjacent and we have our opposite. So we are using tan theta equals opposite over adjacent, which is 1 over 7 over 7, which will give us 1. So our theta equals to tan inverse of 1, which will give us, tan inverse of 1 will give us 45 degrees. So the elevation of this will be 45 degrees. So with this, we've come to the end of today's tutorial. Hope you've enjoyed our lectures. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and click on your notification button for more updates. Follow us on Facebook also at Mathematics Simplified. Thank you. See you in our next class.